Most testing boils down to a few basic tests. We will take a look later at some more complex testing, but for now, let's just start basic. Taking a look at this simple view model, we see that there is one method that sets a variable and another method that returns a value. I suggest setting the test file beside the code so we can begin building the unit tests on a one-to-one basis. Another helpful tip is to write out all the describe sections for the methods at one time. For example, this file has two methods, so we create a test shell for the done button tapped function and the calculate function. This ensures that you don't accidentally miss a test and have a gap in your test coverage.
That's not true. The test coverage percentage would be less than 100%, and you could easily see that you had missed something.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Unfortunately, there can be false positives, but we will cover that in a later section. Also notice that the order of the tests should follow the order that the methods appear in the code. This helps with readability, but also so that you don't rewrite tests accidentally. Start off by calling the method that you want to test in the before each section. Then look inside the method to write what it does. In this case, the button text variable is set to the string done button text added. An it section should be written to reflect this. In the event that there are multiple things happening inside the method, simply create a separate it for each thing that happens. Again, put them in the order that they happen inside the code for better readability. Now add the runnable expect test code. The literal test is that we expect that the UUT's button text variable to equal the string done button text added. And that's it. We've written our first test.
Yay!
Moving on now to the calculate method, we see that it returns an int value. Over inside the describe for that method, we create a variable to hold that value. In the before each, we call our method. However, since calculate returns an int, we need to assign that return value to our result variable. Now write what happens when it runs, and that would be that it should return 30. Great! Now all our tests are written and passing. But we should do one more thing. We need to red-green our tests. Having all the tests pass means they are green. To verify that the tests are working, we will temporarily change the expect so that it fails. Having all the tests fail means they are red.
Why? Why would I? Why? Why? Why?
Intentionally failing the tests makes sure that you aren't getting false positives due to threading or asynchronous calls. Just quickly change the expected value and run the test. If it fails, then everything is working properly. If it still passes, even with incorrect data, then there's something going on with either your code or the test. Troubleshooting that is well outside the scope of this video, and it would also be dependent on your specific platform. Start looking in your method for possible threading issues or asynchronous calls. Or check your test to see if it requires an asynchronous wrapper. Because no matter what, it is pretty suspicious.
Don't be suspicious, 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 don't be suspicious.